I want to give a very real perspective as to what's happening in Minneapolis and to families like mine, the people that you know, very real human beings. You guys know who I am. I'm George. I grew up with a lot of you. I'm friends with you. I've had beers with you. Our kids have played together. You guys know that I'm a flesh and blood human being, and there are a lot of other people like me who are having to deal with what's going on right now in Minneapolis. And I'm also going to be one of the first people to tell you 99% of what you see on the internet's bullshit. It's trying to push an agenda. But I can tell you that the vast majority of what you're seeing coming out of Minneapolis is very real. When you're seeing people pulled out of their cars and cars are abandoned on the side of the road, people being pulled out of their homes, restaurants and schools being raided, people being apprehended, and a lot of these people are unaccounted for. That's what's happening. I'm all for criminals being apprehended. Anybody in their right mind is okay and will show support for criminals facing justice, but that's not what's happening. That's an excuse to operate in this capacity. And I won't pretend like what my family has to deal with is nearly to that degree for people in the metropolitan area. But yeah, we have our own version of this. And just this week, my wife driving to daycare, uh, all of a sudden, she's very clearly being pursued by an unmarked SUV. We're assuming they ran her plates and saw her last name. They backed off eventually, probably when they saw that she was has no criminal record and that she's white. But that's not always the case. People who look like me, people who have last names similar to mine, uh, we're being threatened right now just for existing. Again, that was us going to daycare. If I go to the grocery store and my 5 year old's with me, I have to have a talk with her before we go about what to do if a person who looks like a police officer but isn't quite a police officer approaches her just because of what we look like or what her last name shows up as in some database. I can't imagine that anybody in their right mind is okay with that. And I try to give a lot of peers, family members, neighbors, friends the benefit of the doubt that you just simply aren't aware of what kind of impact that has when you're showing support for an agency like this. You're empowering a threat, a direct threat against my family. And if that is something that you are okay with, and still after hearing this or hearing other people like me hearing our stories, then I'm so sorry that you have that kind of hate in your heart. This is absolutely gut wrenching that you would be okay with this and celebrating this. Um, if you want to be showing support for us, you don't know how to because this is just a really hard reality to grip. I get it. Just check in with us, check in with your people, listen to story, believe people when they are telling stories like this, people that you know, because a lot of people that you know are dealing with this in some degree. Don't turn a blind eye to it. Check in on them. Just take care of your people. Right now, that is the best we can do while we try to go through whatever bullshit reality this is that we're going through.